Are you sure you know everything? Get ready for a shock. In this video, there are 100 facts that will turn your world upside down. Let's begin. Fact number 1. A cat's purr isn't just a cozy sound. Think a cat's purr is just a cozy sound? It's practically magic. Those low-frequency hums, clocking in at 25 to 50 hertz, might heal bones, mend muscles, and ease pain. Scientists think this is why cats bounce back from injuries faster than most critters. Fact number 2. Honey never goes bad. Ever wonder why honey never goes bad? Its low water and high acidity make it bacteria's worst nightmare, preserving it for thousands of years. Archaeologists discovered pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. Fact number 3. The penguin with a title, Sir Wadton. You think you've seen it all? Well, meet Niels Olaf III, a penguin who was not only knighted by Norway's Kingsguard in 2008, but also holds the rank of Colonel and Chief. I repeat, a penguin colonel. Fact number 4. The prune-faced photo trick. Ever noticed how grim everyone looks in those old-timey photos? Photographers used to tell people to say prunes instead of cheese. Apparently, it gave them that tight-lipped, super serious vibe that was all the rage back then. Fact number 5. A delicious accident. We all love nachos, right? But did you know they were invented completely by accident? Back in the 1940s, a guy named Ignacio Nacho Anaya whipped up this now iconic dish for some hungry U.S. military wives in Mexico. He just threw together some chips and cheese, and boom, a legend was born. Fact number 6. Chameleons' emotional palette. Chameleons are famous for their camouflage skills, but did you know their color changes can also reveal their mood? That's right, these guys are basically living mood rings. So a dark chameleon might be an angry chameleon. Fact number 7. Ancient Egyptians didn't sleep on the floor. Ancient Egyptians didn't sleep on the floor, and for a good reason. They raised their beds to dodge cold drafts and dusty grime. Before that, mattresses sat low, soaking up every chill. Picture a pharaoh snoozing high and dry. Smart move, right? Fact number 8. Freedom's big feet. Ever stop to think about the Statue of Liberty's shoe size? Well, her 151-foot frame would need some seriously massive footwear, like a size 879. Now that's what I call a statement shoe. Fact number 9. Hanging around the truth. Let's bust a myth. You might have heard that possums sleep hanging upside down from their tails, but that's actually a load of, well, you know. But in reality, their tails aren't strong enough to support their weight for long periods. Fact number 10. Flavor all around. Forget those old tongue maps you saw in science class. Turns out your taste buds aren't as picky as we thought. Every part of your tongue can detect all 5 basic tastes: sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami. It's a team effort. Fact 11. Peanut butter's diamond destiny. Okay, this one sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, but it's totally true. Scientists have actually turned peanut butter into diamonds. They took the carbon from peanut butter and subjected it to insane pressure, creating sparkling gems. Fact number 12. Blonde ambition. Ever heard those rumors about blondes and redheads fading out? Not true. Thanks to recessive genes, these hair colors are going to keep popping up for generations to come. Picture a family tree with surprise bursts of golden and fiery locks. Hair diversity, it's a genetic guarantee. Fact number 13. Think your money is just paper? Think again. It's a tough mix of 25% linen and 75% cotton. Built to last since the 1800s, This combo shrugs off wear and tear better than flimsy parchment ever could. Plus, it's a nightmare for counterfeits. Fact number 14. Extreme ironing. Think ironing is a chore? Think again. There's a whole world of extreme ironing out there, where people take their ironing boards to the most insane locations. Mountaintops, underwater, you name it. It's part sport, part performance art, and 100% bonkers. Fact number 15. Medieval rap throwdowns. Do you think rap battles are a modern invention? Think again. Back in 15th century England, they had flyting, which were essentially poetic insult battles. Fact number 16. Turkey's angry blush. You know how your face gets all red when you're angry or embarrassed? Well, turkeys do the same thing. When they get riled up, their faces can flush red, just like us. Fact number 17. Pluto's marathon orbit. Let's head to the edge of our solar system, where we find Pluto just taking its sweet, sweet time. Discovered in 1930, this little dwarf planet won't even complete its first orbit around the Sun until the year 2178. That's a leisurely 248-year journey. Fact number 18. Squirrel chompers, the never-ending story. Ever notice how squirrels are always gnawing on things? Their teeth never stop growing. All that nut cracking and burying helps keep them worn down. And that orange enamel? Super tough. Fact number 19. Ever seen the sea turn into a grid of square waves? That's a cross sea. Two wave systems clashing at weird angles to form a stunning but savage pattern. These 10-foot white walls of water can flip boats and leave swimmers scrambling. Fact 20. The cicada that rules the skies. Meet the Empress cicada. This is not your average bug. We're talking a 3-inch body and an 8-inch wingspan. Most cicadas are tiny, but this one is a straight-up flying giant, buzzing around like a miniature helicopter. Fact number 21. The Moroccan tree goats. When you think of goats, you think of them, eating grass in a field. But in Morocco, they've taken things to a whole new level. These goats don't just graze, they climb. They scale argan trees to snag those juicy fruits. Fact number 22. Europa's secret ocean. Let's blast off to space and take a look at one of the most mind-boggling discoveries, Jupiter's moon, Europa. Imagine this. Beneath its icy shell, Europa is hiding an ocean. Not just any ocean, but one that's twice the size of Earth's. Fact 23. The secret to eternal life. What if I told you there's a creature that can basically hit the reset button on its life? Enter the Turritopsis doriae, a jellyfish that can technically live forever. When stressed, it can revert back to its juvenile polyp stage and begin its life cycle anew. Fact number 24. Stars versus trees. Let's take a moment to zoom out and think big. Really big. Which do you think there are more of, trees or stars? You might be surprised to learn that Earth boasts a staggering 3 trillion trees. That dwarfs the Milky Way's estimated 100 billion stars. Fact number 25. Think hygiene is a modern thing. Nope. Our ancestors were combing hair and digging latrines thousands of years ago, all thanks to a built-in disgust instinct that fights germs. Fact number 26. What's lurking beneath the Baltic Sea? In 2011, divers stumbled on something straight out of a sci-fi flick. A 200-foot wide disc chilling on the ocean floor. Ancient artifact? Ice Age meteorite? theories are flying, especially since the metals inside don't match anything ordinary. Fact number 27. Ever heard of a maelstrom? These aren't your average whirlpools. They're ocean vortexes so fierce they'd give Vikings nightmares, formed when currents crash. Some stretch 93 miles wide, sucking in ships with a grip that won't quit. Fact number 28. Have you ever caught a green flash at sunset? Blink and you'll miss it. Just as the sun dips below the horizon, its top edge flares green for a heartbeat. It's all thanks to Earth's atmosphere bending sunlight into a rainbow, with green stealing the spotlight under perfect conditions. Fact number 29. Where rivers meet the sea. Where rivers meet the sea, something wild happens. Tidal bores shove ocean tides upstream against the flow. You need a shallow river and a hefty 20-foot tide swing, like on the Amazon, where surfers ride these rebel waves. Fact number 30. Goosebumps, tiny triggers. Ever get those weird little bumps on your skin when you're cold or spooked? Those are goosebumps, and they're caused by tiny muscles called erector piccae that flex and make your hair stand on end. It's a quirky little reflex, a leftover from our evolutionary past. Fact number 31. Flamingos are built to break the rules of dining. Flamingos are built to break the rules of dining. They eat with their heads upside down. Their strange beaks filter out food while their heads are completely flipped underwater. It's not a mistake, it's survival. Fact number 32. Humans versus dolphins. You might think dolphins are the ultimate breath holders of the sea, right? But hold up. Dolphins can last around 40 minutes by slowing their heart rate, which is impressive, no doubt. But get this, expert human divers can sometimes hang out even longer. Facts number 33. Why are shadows on the moon so intense? No atmosphere means no scattered light, just pitch black edges cutting through the gray. Astronaut footprints stay crisp for millions of years, with no wind to blur them. Fact number 34. What if I told you Earth's core is hiding a fortune? There's enough gold down there to coat the planet knee-deep. Meteorites dropped it here eons ago, but at 1,800 meters deep, it's too hot to touch. Fact number 35. Could you survive in space without a suit? Forget the Hollywood drama. You won't explode in space. But survive? Not for long. In the vacuum of space, you've got about 15 seconds before you black out from lack of oxygen. No air, no pressure, no time. Fact number 36. Ever notice you don't sneeze when you're dreaming? When you're sick, your brain tunes out nose tickles during sleep, saving the ache for daylight. It's like your mind's got a nighttime truce with your cold. Fact number 37. Did you know the year used to end in February? Did you know the year used to end in February? The old Roman calendar ran just 304 days until Julius Caesar's 46 BCE overhaul added months and synced it to the sun. No more lunar mess. Fact number 38. Did you know that those apples in your grocery store could be over a year old? Waxed and chilled, they're preserved like fruit time travelers, staying crisp from orchard to shelf. Fact number 39. They're a whole different beast from their fiery land cousins. Near the surface, they blast steam and debris sky high. But deep down, they spew gas bubbles that mess with water density, quietly dragging ships under. Fact number 40. Inside Norway's Halden jail. Forget harsh prison stereotypes. Picture this. Halden prison, a couple of hours south of Oslo. They've got this thing called dynamic security. Sounds intense, right? Nope. It's all about guards and inmates actually, interacting, sharing meals, doing activities together. Fact number 41. Orca underworld, the whaling buddies. Okay, get this bizarre story from early 1900s Australia. Fishermen in Eden, New South Wales had a seriously strange partnership with orcas. These killer whales would actually herd baleen whales towards the coast. Then this one orca, Old Tom, would literally jump and wave to signal the fishermen. Fact number 42. More water than you can imagine. Out in the vastness of space, there's a water cloud so massive it could fill all of Earth's oceans 140 trillion times. Scientists think comets might have even brought our water here from something like it. Fact number 43. Your unsung body armor. Let's talk superheroes, specifically the one you wear every single day. Your skin. 8 pounds, covering 22 square feet. Constantly on guard, it keeps you cool, blocks the bad stuff. Think of it stretching and flexing like a super cape. Fact number 44. The secret champion of your schedule. Ever wonder where your time really goes? Turns out, the average adult spends about 3 hours a week in the bathroom. That's more than hitting the gym for a lot of us. Fact number 45. 5-second myth. Germs don't wait. Heads up on that 5-second rule. Yeah, it's a total myth. Germs are lightning fast. Drop food and they're on it instantly. And if it's wet, forget about it. They're throwing a party. Fact number 46. Coffee surprisingly hydrating. Here's a fun fact for all you coffee lovers out there. That cup of joe, it actually counts towards your daily water intake, so no need to feel guilty about that extra brew. Fact number 47. Beyond Neptune lies Gemea, a dwarf planet shaped like a potato. Yeah, you heard me right, a potato. And to top it off, it's got rings like Saturn. This cosmic spud is spitting through space with some serious flair, proving that the universe isn't all perfect spheres. Fact number 48. Sharks self-clean. Some sharks have this crazy ability to actually eject their stomachs to get rid of tough stuff like turtle shells. Then, get this, they just reel them right back in. Fact number 49. Lee. Seafoam. Shake up some seawater and you get seafoam. Those frothy bubbles of salt, algae, and protein that look harmless enough. But here's the catch. During an algal bloom, it can turn toxic, carrying stuff that'll burn your eyes and lungs. Fact number 50. At the bottom of the ocean. Imagine the deepest part of the ocean. Bone-crushing pressure, total darkness, and get a beer bottle found nearly 35,000 feet down in the Mariana Trench. This shocking discovery proves that human waste reaches even Earth's most remote places. You've just learned the first 50 facts, but that's only half the story. Part 2 will be even more exciting and useful. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll be the first to see it.